Hello, dear students. Today we have to study about the fund flow statements. It is the problem question paper 2015, 15 marks question papers and relating to the fund flow statement. Before solving these problems, first we have to understand about the funds flow statement or funds flow analysis. Funds flow statement is a traditional systems of financial statements like profit and loss account and balance sheet are not giving correct information and even information is limited. For example, balance sheet states the positions of the concern on a particular day. Profit and loss account gives net profit. These statements, balance sheet and profit and loss account statements, are not providing information about any change in financial position between two different periods. Therefore, the financial executive must know how the financial position of the concern has changed during the financial year. For financial analysis and planning, hence funds flow statement is to be prepared for this purpose. Here fund flow statement is there. Fund means what? The term fund is interpreted in different ways, as cash or as total current assets, or as net current assets or net working capital. But for the purpose of fund flow statement, the term fund means net current assets. Net current assets means excess current assets over current liabilities. It is we call as a net working capital also. Here we can say the meaning of fund flow statement in another way. It is a statement. Fund flow statement is a statement providing necessary information about the changes in the financial conditions of a business concern between two periods, previous periods and current periods. It states the how the funds flow into the business and how they flow out of the business. Therefore, here fund flow statement is very important to the management for understanding how much funds are flows into the organizations in a particular period and how much funds flow out from the organizations in a particular period. This is the problem. In these problems, here balance sheet is given. This is the balance sheet, the assets and liabilities, and some information is also given in this problem. The information is there. First we have to understand the problems. Here problem is from the following figures given below, prepare a statement showing sources or uses of funds during the current year ending December 2011. The assets are there, fixed assets, beginning assets is 5 lakh 10, and assets is fixed assets is 6 lakh 20, investment 30, 80, current assets 2 lakh 40, 3 lakh 75, discount on debentures 10,000, 5,000, total previous year assets is 7 lakh 90,000, and current year assets is 10 lakh 80,000. Like that, liability is also there. The share capital, equity share capital 3 lakh, beginning 3 lakh 50, and share capital it is preference share capital 2 lakh and 1 lakh, debentures 1 lakh, 2 lakh, reserves 1 lakh 10,000, 2 lakh 70,000, provisions for doubtful debts 10,000, 15,000, current liabilities 70,000, 1 lakh 45,000. Here two periods are there. We are comparing whether funds are flow in or funds are flow out from the organizations. Two periods balancing figures are there, and some adjustments is given in the problems. You are informed that during the year, number one is a machine costing rupees 70,000. Out of the total fixed assets, one machine costing rupees 70,000, that's book value is rupees 40,000, was disposed of for rupees 25,000. Sold 25,000. This 25,000 values is the selling values, sales value, it is the book values, and it is the cost values. And second one is the preference share redemption was carried out at a premium of 5%, and here preference share redemption repaid to the preference shareholders at a premium of 5%, and dividend at 15% was based on equity shares for the year 2010. Dividend is paid on the equity share capital, and dividend at 15% was paid on equity shares for the year 2010. Next, further information is also given. The provisions for depreciation stood at the beginning of the current year at rupees 1,50,000 depreciation total beginning, and rupees 1,90,000 at the end of the year. End year is 1,90,000. Stock which was valued at rupees 90,000 at the beginning of the year was written off up to its cost 1 lakh. For preparing the profit and loss account for the current year. This is the problem. Now with having these problems we solve this. First we have to prepare schedule changes in working capital. First we have to understand about the working capital schedules. Changes in working capital. You make it a column. This is the effects of working capital. Effects on working capital: increase or decrease, two 2011, 2 years. 2 years information is given. No? It is the particulars. Okay. Here working capital consists the current assets and current liabilities. The net working capital is total current assets minus total current liabilities is equal to net working capital. First we have to take the current assets. Okay, Under current assets, so what are there in the problem relating to the current assets? The total is there directly. Total current assets. Total current assets in the problem is 2,40,000. Total current assets is 2,40,000. 2,40,000 and end current assets 3,75,000. Here difference, you deduct the opening current assets from the closing current assets. 2,40,000, 3,75,000. You deduct 2,40,000 from 3,75,000. You will get 1,35,000. 1,35,000. This increases. Current assets is increases. And one more current assets is there, that is there in the adjustment. This is stock which was valued at 90,000 at the beginning of the year, was written off up to its cost. Its cost is 1 lakh, but it is written off 90,000, means 10,000 is the opening stock. Written off opening stock. It is a written off opening stock 10,000. His total 2,50,000 and 3,75,000. This is not. Now you deduct 2,50,000 from 3,75,000. It becomes 1,25,000. Okay, it is increases here. Stock. End stock is 3,75,000. Opening stock is 2,50,000. Means increased. Here increased. We taken the working capital in increased column. There is no decrease. Okay. Next, current assets is over. Now you take the current liabilities. Current liabilities. Current liabilities in the problem they are given. Your current liabilities 70,000 is there, and one more current liability is there. This is provision for doubtful debts. These two are treated as a current liabilities. Opening current liabilities 10,000 plus 70,000. And closing current liabilities 15,000 plus 1,45,000. You take here. First you take the provisions for doubtful debts. Opening is 10,000, closing is 15,000. And next, current liabilities. Opening is 70,000, closing is 1,45,000. Total, see, 10,000, 20,000, 15,000, 1,45,000. Total 80,000. Here 1,60,000. I think 60,000. 1,60,000. Total increase is increase total. Whether it is increase or decrease. Current liabilities increase. Increase means working capital is decreases 80,000. Because current liability increases. When the liabilities are increases means money is goes out. Current assets is goes out. Therefore, it is decreases. Working capital is decreases. Now, net working capital. Net working capital is equal to A minus B. Is the total of A. It is the total of B. A minus B. 2,50,000 minus 80. 2,50,000 minus 80. It will be 1,70,000. And 3,75,000 and 1,60,000. it may be 2,50,000. 15, I think 2 lakh. 2,15,000. Now net working capital. Net increase in working capital. How much is increased from this period to this period, from 2010 to 2011? How much it is increased? 45,000. This minus this one. Total is 2,15,000. 2,15,000. How much increases? 40. Increase in working capital 45,000. Total increase is 1,25,000. Decrease is 80,000. And total increase is 45,000. 45,000 is added in this 85,000. It is 1,25,000 for closing the schedule changes in working capital. And now we have to calculate the funds from operations. It is the first one, and second calculation of funds from operation. For calculating the funds from operations, first we are taking the closing profit and loss account. Closing profit and loss account balance amount is how much is it? You see the problem. Closing profit and loss account. Here in the problem, the profit and loss account balance is not given. Therefore, the results itself we are treated as a opening profit, and it is the closing profit. Opening is 1,10,000, closing is 2,70,000. Here closing profit and loss account is 2,70,000. And here add non-operating expenses. Because we are calculating the funds from operation, only operating expenses and operating incomes is considered, but in this profit the non-operating expenses is also considered. Therefore, first you have to add non-operating expenses. Under closing profit and loss account, add non-operating expenses. Non-operating expenses are you see the problem. Non-operating expenses are here loss will there, loss of sale of machinery, and premium on redemption. This is the 5%, and provisions for depreciation. It is 70,000 here, provisions for depreciation. And dividend paid, 15% dividend is paid on equity shares on 2010. Equity 3 lakh is there, 15% on 3 lakh means 15 into 3, 45,000 is also dividend paid. And discount on issue of debentures is also discount on issue of debenture. Here debenture is there, no? Here discount is also given on these debentures. Next, add loss on sale of machinery. Loss on sale of machinery. How much is loss? Book value is 40,000. Machinery book value is 40,000. Sale value is 25,000. You deduct 15,000 is the loss on sale of machinery. And premium on redemption of preference shares. Premium on redemption of preference shares. Premium 5% premium on preference shares. Preference shares is how much is there? 1 lakh. 1 lakh on 1 lakh rupees. 5% means 5,000. And provisions for depreciation. Provisions for depreciation. It is also non-operating expenses. It total 70,000. And dividend paid. Dividend paid is also considering as a expenditure, but it is not operating. Total dividend paid is 45,000 because 15% dividend is paid on equity shareholders on 2010 here. Dividend at 15% was paid on equity shares for 2010. 2010 equity shares is 3 lakh. On this 3 lakh, 15% is paid as a dividend to the equity shareholders. Dividend is 45,000. 15% on 3 lakh. Okay. And discount on issue of debenture is also there. Discount on issue of debenture is also non-operating expenses. It is the 5,000. Total is including 2,40,70,000. Total is 4,10,000. Okay. And now you deduct less non-operating incomes. Non-operating incomes. Non-operating incomes are, here you see the opening stock is a non-operating income. Opening stock is 10,000 and opening profit and loss account balance is 1,10,000. I already see shows no results. It is the opening profit and loss account 1,10,000. Total non-operating income is 1,20,000. You deduct from 4,10,000 1,20,000. After deducting 1,20,000, 2,90,000 is funds from operation. Funds from operation. Funds from operation. Now we have to calculate provisions for depreciation account. Provisions for depreciation account. Debit and credit. See here, relating to the depreciation, the provisions for depreciation stood at the beginning of the year, current year 1,50,000 and rupees 1,90,000 at the end of the year. Beginning year by balance breakdown 1,50,000 opening balance, and by adjusted profit and loss account as a depreciation, what we are taken, that is 70,000. It is adjusted depreciation. And total is 2,20,000. 2,20,000 here to opening uh, opening, it is a closing depreciation. This we call as a to balance carry down closing depreciation. 1,90,000, 2,20,000 minus 1,90,000, 30,000. It is also depreciation on machinery sold. Depreciation on machinery sold. You see here, total machinery cost is 70,000, but book value is 40,000. 70 minus 40, 30,000 is the depreciation. Okay. Now you calculate fixed assets account. Fixed assets account. Debit and credit, because some of the machineries are sold, no, therefore it requires to prepare the fixed assets account. Here assets balance is given in the problem. Fixed assets 5,10,000 plus 5,10,000 plus 1,15,000 is the opening depreciation when it is added in the fixed assets, because this 1,50,000 depreciation, this is provided on this fixed assets, no, therefore for calculating the total fixed assets we have to add this depreciation on the fixed assets. Here 5,10,000 plus 1,50,000. To balance breakdown total assets 5,10,000 plus 1,50,000, total 6,60,000. And by cash, because assets is sold, cash is comes sales on machinery. Cash is comes how much? The total 70,000 assets, this its book value is 40,000, but it was sold rupees 25,000 assets sold. And by provisions for depreciation, what we calculated, that is the 30,000. 70 minus 40, 30,000 is the depreciation on sold machinery. Provision for depreciation on sold machinery. And loss on sale of machinery, by loss on sale of machinery. 40,000 book values, machinery is sold on 25,000, means 40,000 minus 25,000 is the 15,000 is the loss on sale of machinery. And by balance carry down, the closing balance, you see the closing balance of the assets is 6,20,000 plus here closing depreciation is 1,90,000 is added in this 6,20,000. 6,20,000 plus 1,90,000, total is 8,10,000. 6,20, 8,10,000. Total $8,80,000. In this side also 8,80,000, and this is the balance purchase is balancing here. purchase of fixed assets. Difference 8 lakh 80 minus 6 lakh 60, 2 lakh 20,000 is the balance figure. This is the fixed assets balance figure. Now finally we have to calculate the fund flow statement. Fund flow statement. Is the sources, applications, sources means how much fund is comes in the organizations. Applications means how much fund is goes out from the organizations. First, fund is goes out for the purpose of purchasing the fixed assets. Fixed assets purchase. Here fixed assets purchase 2,20,000. Fund is goes out. And next is net increase in working capital. Increase in working capital we are calculated already. Here schedule changes in working capital. Net increase in working capital is 45,000. And redemptions of preference share capital. Redemptions of preference share capital. How much amount is redemption? Here share capital, preference share capital is there. Beginning 2 lakh and end 1 lakh means 1 lakh is returned. Therefore, in the end period, the preference share amount is only 1 lakh because 1 lakh is returned. Therefore, redemptions means return to the preference share capital 1 lakh. And premium on redemptions of preference share capital. Premium on redemptions of preference share capital. How much premium we paid? 5,000 premium we paid as a premium on redemptions of. How much we return to the preference shareholders? 1 lakh rupees. On that 1 lakh rupees, here preference share redemptions was carried out at a premium of 5%. Premium 5% on 1 lakh. 1 lakh redemption is rupees 5,000. And purchase of shares. You see the problem here. Here share capital is there. Beginning share capital is 3 lakh. End share capital is 3 lakh 50. Means 50,000 additional share capital is purchased. For that purchase purposes, fund is goes out from the organizations. Therefore, we are taking in the application side. How much? 50,000. And payment of dividend. Payment of dividend. How much dividend is paid? We paid the dividend. Total is 45,000. 35,000. And now you take in the sources side funds from operation first. Funds from operation. Funds from operation is we calculated. Calculation of funds from operation. Total funds from operation is 2,90,000. 2,90,000. And issue of equity shares. Issue of equity shares. Issue of equity shares is 50,000. Sources is comes with issuing of equity shares. here 50,000 is goes out and 50,000 value is comes in. And issue of debentures, issue of debentures is 1 lakh. Debenture 1 lakh debenture is issued. And sale of machinery, sale of machinery is 25,000. Total $4,65,000. And this side also 4,65,000. I think you calculate, add this. This is the problem. Thank you.